Hello, everybody. This is Harrison Heinrich. So, today in church, I got to do the communion meditation, which is a little speech before we take communion. And I think it went well live, but the audio was really jacked up, so I don't want to make it the main presentation at that point. So I'm just going to start and just see where it goes. And if you feel there's something you disagree with or you want to talk about, just shoot me an email. Like I always say, I'm not some grizzled 85-year-old Christian who's believed his whole life. I'm new. This is about my 4th year since coming back to the Lord, 4th or 5th year. But I just love talking about it. It makes me so happy, and it makes me feel like I'm helping people. That's not the main reason why, but it is the act of helping people. So, to start, when we picture spiritual warfare, what do we see? Do we see Roman gladiators with big swords trying to kill each other? Do we see bombings in the Middle East? Do we see something more domestic spiritual warfare, like bullies making fun of people for being Christian, saying things like, "What's that? Your magical Jesus pendant? That's a bunch of nonsense." And that's a true story. Someone said those exact words to me. What do we do when we're attacked by these attacks from Satan? What do we do? How do we even comprehend how to understand that and deal with it? We suit up. That's what it's done. And that sounds like it's something from the Avengers, but it's true. We suit up. And, I like 2 Thessalonians 3:3 says, "But the Lord will be faithful, and he will strengthen you and protect you from the evil one." He'll protect us from the evil one. Isn't that ultimately one of our main goals, is to not allow the evil one to get in there and cause trouble? I also like football. So when I played football as a little boy, and if you did, you know this, there's at the beginning of the year, they get out all the pads to protect you. So there's knee pads, tailbone pads, thigh, shin, knees, back, everything. But the most important piece to it all is the helmet, because that's what protects your brain from getting concussions. And it's just the most crucial thing. And so I kind of think that our helmets in the battle with God are the most crucial thing. Instead of protecting our minds from concussions, it protects our soul from concussions. Sorry, let me change this over. It's to protect the heart. Those spiritual helmets we wear, and the sword of truth too. I really like the movie The Wizard of Oz. I'm sure many of you do. And so I wanted to present something to you guys. I'm kind of embarrassed, but I think it will be good. There it goes. They're in the woods, and they find the Tin Man, and he sings, "When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, and yet I'm torn apart. 'Cause just I'm presuming that I'd only be a human if I only had a heart." Excuse the awful singing. I just like the verse, not the verse, the quote there. I think the idea of having this feeling like you need to change something intrinsically about what there is when you have the strength of God. That's the best way I can put it. Sorry for all the hands on the camera. I'm just moving around here. So when we're fighting these spiritual forces, I want to end on a quote here I really like from the Bible. It says, "Finally, be strong in the Lord and his mighty power. Put on the armor of God so that you may make a stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces in these heavenly realms." Put on the armor of God today so that when the day comes and you need armor to stand, you'll have everything given to you by the God. I'd like to close out with actually just one more. James 4:7 says, "Submit your authorities to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you." He will flee from you. Thank you guys. I love you all. Talk to you later. Bye.